Lesson 10.3, Volumes of Pyramids and Cones. To find the volume of a pyramid, they give you this very generic formula. I'm going to give you a more specific one. So this is a square pyramid or a rectangular pyramid. If it was a rectangular pyramid, you would take 1/3 times the length times the width times the height. If it is a square pyramid, you would take 1/3 side squared times height. A triangle pyramid would be 1/3 times 1/2 base of the triangle times height of the triangle, and that is all multiplied by the height of the pyramid. And so I'm going to make a little pyramid shape here. Let's put two triangles next to each other. So the height of the pyramid, again, this is a triangular pyramid. 1/3 times 1/2 times base of the triangle times height of the triangle times height of the pyramid. And you can just multiply this left to right because it's all multiplication. Again, please do not write this. For example 1, a paperweight has a shape of a square pyramid. So if you go back to a square pyramid, we're going to use the formula 1/3 side squared times h, which is the height of the pyramid. The height is 7 centimeters, and each side of its base measures 12. You can see the height is from the middle of the square to the very top of the vertex. Let's plug in what we know. 1/3 side is s, which is 12 squared times 7. Do the exponent first. So you're taking 12 times 12, 144, then multiply left to right, 1/3 times 144 times 7. Answer is 336 cubic centimeters. Again, you could just put centimeters cubed. This pyramid is a triangular pyramid. So we're going to use, if you go back to the formula that you need, we're not going to use this one. We're going to use actually 1/3 times 1/2 base of the triangle, height of the triangle, times height of the pyramid. That is, well, the base of the triangle, here's the right angle. So the base is 12, the height is, the base is 20, the height is 12. The height of the pyramid is 16. Plug that all in. And again, you can multiply straight across. This is all multiplication. Even though there's parentheses, it's actually just all multiplication. So you could just go left to right. Or you can do the parentheses first. You end up with an answer of 640 inches cubed. We are not going to do number 4, but I would like you to do number 1, 2, and 3. I'll help you set up the formulas you need. This is a square pyramid. You can see the tens are both the same, so it's a square. You can use this formula. Number 2 is a triangular pyramid, so we use this formula. Number 3 is a rectangular pyramid, so 1/3 length times width times height. Please pause the video and solve 1, 2, and 3. Once you are done solving 1, 2, and 3, raise your hand so a teacher can come to check your answers for 1, 2, and 3. Make sure you're showing the work that's involved in solving these volumes. Volume of a cone, here's the generic formula, but the more specific one is 1/3 times pi times r squared times the height of the cone. You can see the height of a cone goes from the center of the circle to the top of the vertex. The radius is half the circle. Let's try solving this example 3. A paper cup has the shape of a cone. The cup has a height of 7 centimeters and a base diameter of 6 centimeters. What's the capacity of the cup? Well, we know diameter. I want to find radius. So take half of 6 to find radius, which is 3. Let's write down the formula. Plug in what you know. 1/3 times pi times the radius, which is 3, so we don't need 6, squared times the height, which is 7. When you solve this problem, you have to do the exponent first. So 3 times 3 is 9. Now you can multiply left to right. They did all the numbers first. 9 times 7 times 1/3, which is 21 times pi. Multiply 21 times pi. You get approximately, because it's a circle, it's never going to be an exact, 65.97, which is approximately 66 cubic centimeters. Try numbers 5, 6, and 7. You're using the formula for each of them. 1/3 pi times r squared times the height of the cone. Pause the video and solve 5, 6, and 7. To get you started, I'll show you the answer for number 5. This is 2 squared times 10 is the height. Then I can bring down pi and 1/3. Do the square first, which is 4. And then you can multiply left to right. You get an answer of 41.9 inches cubed. Again, you need approximately that answer. For number 6 and 7, raise your hand so a teacher could come and check your answers for 6 and 7. Now you should get out your note card. We are writing down the pyramid formula and the cone formula. You do not need this generic formula. This is a rectangle, 1/3 length times width times height. This one over here is a square, all the sides are the same, 1/3 times s squared times h, triangular pyramid. The cone, 1/3 times pi times r squared times h. You will be allowed to use this note card on your test and quizzes, so make sure you take and can see your formulas.